From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Coming to the plate now, King Slugger. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, King.
First delivery to him on the way. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Center field number 24,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Now the throw down.
He's safe.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch to first. The tag, and he is out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Infante over to his right. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. So digging in now, Babe Ruth. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Slugger at third with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Mike Trout.
Missed with a slider. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this is fouled at the plate. Now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Standing in, Omar Infante. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Striding into the box, Mike Schmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he will get there to make. Here's Albert now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Pujols has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Ready now, Stan Musial. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Mike Schmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Albert Pujols.
One strike to Pujols. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Is taken down and in for a ball.
2 strikes to count.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In now, Stan Musial. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Musial.
The pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps Big Frank. First pitch of the at-bat. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Stepping up now, Mike Piazza. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit hard on the ground at first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Shoots this one over to first. Thomas scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Don Sutton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in, King. Slugger, he singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. First things first, here's a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the belt, kicks and deals, and that misses inside. 1-0.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Musial has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... So here now is the pitcher, Cole Hamels, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off for ball 1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Pujols battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Ready for another chance. Omar Infante will swing it from the left side right here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hamels leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here comes the babe. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Stan Musial, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ruth at second. Musial on at first with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one that...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and now to the plate, Mike Schmidt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. One away. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Back up the middle. Slugger has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stan Musial. He reached on a single in his first try. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. This is on the ground over to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding forward now, Don Sutton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay throw, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake. There. And now a pitch on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. The 2-0 on the way. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Musial has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And right into the shift. Jones is up with it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now in the box, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Schmidt has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Pujols has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So one away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. And that's in there for strike one. And that one just missed outside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Oh, look at Schmidt. The throw. Wow. Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Up and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Albert now. Runner in scoring position with Sudan. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Ruth on third with 2 out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Stepping into the box, Stan Musial. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Musial. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Paul Hamels. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Hector Cole Hamels.
Billy Williams is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 26, Billy Williams.
Missed with a slider. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mike Trout, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Base is empty here with nobody out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Musial facing back. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Trout takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2. Stepping in, Omar Infante. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Now the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Slugger ranges to his right. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Mike Schmidt. No hits to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Pujols is there for it, and that retires the side. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, Mike Schmidt, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Mike Schmidt.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Mike Piazza, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. High in the air down the right field line. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Digging in now, Don Sutton. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Duke Snider will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Johnny Bench will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, King Slugger. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And he is in there. Quick check on that tying run at first. And again a throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's running again. That's a strike to throw down.
He's safe.
Robinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hader has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And they will apply the tag between first and second. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Stan Musial, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Stan Musial.
Set, here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Standing in, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a big swing by the big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Patances is ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Musial, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this.
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding in, Chipper Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Chipper Jones.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Babe Ruth, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Sliders in for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols is under it. 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready on 0-2. Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. Throw won't get him. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Stan Musial, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Hit in the air to shallow center. Schmidt has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Hader. And he's getting his first plate. Call's been made for a pinch hitter as the left-handed hitting Sean Green has moved into the on-deck circle. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Good eye there by Green as he lays off, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. 2-1 home to Green. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Got it. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now the pitch. Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Popped high in the air. Pujols is there. And that ends the inning. Jake McGee will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. The pitcher, Dylan Betances, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Matt Kemp. Pat Neshek takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Chris Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go King, Slugger. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Ball 1. Piazza over at second. Davis at first with no outs. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
To second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in and looking for more, Chipper Jones, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. The 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bautista racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Trevor Hoffman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Into the box, Mike Schmidt. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Slugger is there on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Here's Albert now. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 one more time. fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Slugger ranges to his left. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Stepping in, Stan Musial. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Musial sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. He's in there at the plate, and they've jumped ahead here in the 10th. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he's safe. At the plate, Mike Piazza. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
To 1-2 now. Pujols on second. Schmidt is over at first with 1 away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. To the right side, and through a base hit. Pujols rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. He went down on strikes last time up. Bruce Sutter takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
And that's through for a hit. Settling in now, Jose Bautista. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Schmidt backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Standing in now, the pitcher, Pat Neshek. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Usual. Shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Albert Pujols. Take a snapshot.